Hello everybody, Animals Galaxy here, and today we're going to be talking about my predictions for the Dragon Ball Legends 8th anniversary. Now, I was supposed to make this way before the first video for the anniversary headliners came out, but I didn't like the way I recorded that video, so I am just redoing it right now. And I'm just going to give you guys my thoughts and opinions on who I think could be the possible headliners for Part 1. Part 2 and Part 3. So let's get into it. For Part 1, honestly, a lot of people are predicting LR Broly and LR Gogeta. Now, I don't really have a problem with that, but I just don't know. It's like, it's so weird seeing that this much hype behind Broly and Gogeta, even though we've gotten so many Gogeta Blues at this point. Broly would be just incredible by himself, but as we know, over the past 2 years, we have just been getting double banners back to back for each part of the anniversary or Legends Fest. Hell, even last year, we got double Ultras right here. So, it wouldn't surprise me if both the LRs matched each other. And there's a big chance that it is Broly because of one simple thing over here, where people found out that if you go to the character screen, you'll see this illustration 3, which no matter how you try to make it work, it doesn't work on the manga illustrations and doesn't work on the legend illustrations. It's just there, which people are considering it a soft confirm that we will have multi-transforming characters. And who's the best person to give that to? LR Broly. You can have Broly be in Wrath mode again, which we've got enough Wrath Broly, but what's another one to the damn list? Wrath Broly, who transforms into Super Saiyan Broly, who lastly transforms into the legendary Super Saiyan form, or Super Saiyan Full Power, whatever you want to call it. There's also been apparently 2 unique gauge leaks. I don't remember what they were called. Quite frankly, I couldn't care less. If you guys can't tell, I'm a little sick right now. It was super cold in my house last night, and I don't know, I just got kind of sick from it. But those gauges, I'm not sure if are confirmed to be real or not. So we're just gonna ignore that for now and move on to the Gogeta Blue situation. Now, if I go here, let me see if I can find it real quick though. We have 1, 2, 3 Gogeta Blues in this game. One that was just standalone, one who you could fuse into, and the other who was another standalone Ultra. They've all come out within the last, I think, like 5, maybe 4 years, having our last character, last Gogeta Blue be the fusion one. So maybe it is about time we get a new Gogeta Blue. But we've already milked his animations enough. What else could you add to this character? Maybe the Legend Action, unique quick attack animation. But I don't know. We also have to deal with Broly's animations too. There's another possibility that these characters could be for Part 2 of the anniversary. We'll move on to that in a second, but just thinking about it, it would be good if they both were paired up for the first part, because you could give them the unique interaction for the clash, because we've only had 2 in the game so far, when we should totally have more. Why does only LR Vegito have it? It's quite ridiculous. Why we haven't gotten more? Are we lazy? Like, what is going on with that? But in all honesty, Broly needs this. I'm gonna be honest, guys. Where is the how do we do this? Oh no, we gotta go here. Broly needs this. The last time Super Broly was in the game was this Broly Fury or Broly Wrath. And the last time Z Broly was in the game was this Super Saiyan Broly. Or Legendary Super Saiyan Broly, which was not the best. He did crazy damage, but he was just considered a glass cannon. Crazy damage. No tanking at all. Like, dude, look how many... Another Wrath Broly right here. Wouldn't be... Just Broly on this one. Another Broly. This one, this Broly is the only transforming character with an ultimate, so you know that's cool. Broly Fury. Give us a better Broly, please. That's who we need. This character has just been ignored for so long. It's honestly just frustrating to talk about. But if I'm being honest, now that I think about it, I wouldn't mind having Broly and Gogeta be paired up together, but I don't know, honestly. I feel like there could be better options. And the more I think about it, I have two characters that can also be a pair, but you guys aren't gonna like who I'm gonna say, because we're gonna stick with sagas from the movie. But we'll get to that in a second, because I feel like for Broly, he will have like a unique ability that's gonna make him a little overpowered, like an AoE maybe, perchance. I don't know. Because, like I said, Broly's in this game have been pretty bad. So just thinking about what they could give this character is quite hard. Maybe give him an AoE, indestructible endurance. Because you know Gogeta's gonna have some stupid thing. The last Gogeta had the Assault Chain, and it doesn't even work against supporters. So the Assault Chain was something interesting that came out when he first released, but that was the last time we've seen it too. 2 years ago. What happened with the Assault Chain? It could have been something so much better with like what they did with transforming Gogeta or Vegito, where he can just automatically get rid of the unique Gage's abilities, like from Majin Vegeta and even Buhan. That was the whole point of the Gogeta, by the way, to nullify those effects. But the Blast doesn't even do that. The Blast doesn't have a chain. So I don't know what they possibly could give the Gogeta, because, you know, he's already had so many unique things. Hell, the other Gogeta, the Ultra, had his own unique gauge where he could counter Blast. So I feel like for this Gogeta, they could just give him a lock-in, where you can just lock in a character and kill them. I'm honestly not sure. Broly, he for sure needs something that can spice up the game a little bit. Obviously not like an Ultra. The Ultra is always going to be a game changer though. So yeah, let's just move on to part 2 and what I think about that. So part 2 of the 8th anniversary, for me, in my opinion, my humble opinion, is gonna be a standalone Orange Piccolo and another Beast Gohan. Now I know what you guys are thinking. Don't get mad at me. We haven't had a Beast Gohan in a minute, and the last Beast Gohan we got was the Ultra Beast Gohan. We have gotten every single iteration of Beast Gohan that we can in the game. We have a standalone Legends Limited Beast Gohan. We have a transforming Beast Gohan. We have an Ultra Beast Gohan. Why not have an LR Beast Gohan? Yes, we're gonna have to have new original animations again, because we've already milked the hell out of so like the 3 things Beast Gohan did in the movie, but that's alright. Just give us some nice original animations for that character, and we'll be okay. That's all we ever need from a Beast Gohan. Now, for Orange Piccolo, that's a whole other story, because now I gotta look for this guy. Because the last time we got a Piccolo was 3 years ago, and he wasn't even a standalone. He was a revival character. He went from Power Awakening Piccolo to Orange Piccolo. This character has needed 2 unique equipments to even make him considerably okay. Piccolo in this game hasn't had that much love until recently, where out of nowhere he just got his fuse with Kami LR. But even then, we had a free-to-play Sparking. So why this Piccolo? Honestly, makes no sense. But as long as we're just getting more Piccolo love, I'm okay with that. Orange Piccolo has been a character that should have been standalone from the start. Revival Piccolo should have been a second character that should have been released after the standalone. It's just so crazy to me that we haven't had a standalone Piccolo since the movie came out. Like, what, 4 years ago? So, hopefully, Orange Piccolo does come out this year. I really want Orange Piccolo to be like released in this game, because he just hasn't been released at all. It's just so wild that we've had a fuse with Kami Piccolo before Orange Piccolo. Now, another thing that I realized, now that I'm looking at it, we can also have Daima here in part 2 of the anniversary. LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku Mini. I don't even know what the point of him was, I'm gonna be honest. I have literally every other character, LR character here, but the Mini. Like, from what I heard, he did good damage. That's about it. Every time I've gone against him, he's always just been free for eats. He just does nothing. He literally contributes nothing to the team. He's just that way. So I don't understand the point of him. Maybe if he had help from... So if you guys are hearing my voice tracks, please ignore them. I've been having them all day, today and yesterday, so please ignore them. But where was I? If he had help from an LR Mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku, it would be a lot better. Daima has been on the fritz recently. I don't know who else we could have for Daima, because I don't know if they're gonna have Goma be released as a character anytime soon. And we've already had the more important characters come out. We've had Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, we've had Super Saiyan 4 Goku. We've now just had, where is he? Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta Mini. Same for Super Saiyan 3 Goku Mini. What else can you add? Sorry for my coughing. Like, the only thing is I can think of is a Goma, but even then, it's gonna be kind of hard to add Goma to the game. Or a Super Saiyan 4 Goku Mini. Them throwing these 2 characters in regular monthly releases was one of the dumbest things I think they could have possibly done. These guys could have been anniversary headliners if you really wanted them to. But yet again, we saw what Dokkan did with their release of these characters, and it wasn't like possible. I don't even know how to say the word, guys. It wasn't received well. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. Possibility. I don't know. It wasn't received well because of the animations, and also I don't think that many people will watch Daima enough to care that they were headlining the characters. But even then, Legends did release these two characters, and they were leaked 5 days in advance, so you never know. You never know with these games. I'm gonna be honest, guys, but they have wasted the opportunities for Daima characters, if I'm being honest. Every other Daima character has been a monthly release up to this point. There's no point of just having them as a headliner for an anniversary of festival. Now that I think about it, because they've just wasted the opportunity for these characters. The only possible other character that could come out is Super Saiyan 3 Mini Goku, who revives into Super Saiyan 4 Mini Goku. You could also have, like, I don't know, Super Saiyan Vegeta, who transforms into Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, who transforms into Super Saiyan 4 Goku. You could have that, but you already, like, train every little last drop from these characters, so I want to see the point, honestly. It's so hard to decide which characters can come out for part 2. I mean, for me, honestly, it is pretty unpredictable for this year's anniversary. I have no clue who could actually come out for part 2. Even last year, I think I got it wrong. For every part. Ignore that, please. I didn't know that was not on mute. So, last year I got every prediction wrong. Because I predicted fusions for part 1 and 2, I think. And I predicted Ultra and UI for part 3. We'll get to that in a second, though. But honestly, it's pretty. I just can't decide. Standalone LR Piccolo and Beast Gohan do sound like the best options for part 2. But yet again, that's 2 sagas from the movie parts back to back. Do we really want that? Honestly, I don't think so. But if we do go that route, I wouldn't mind it. Honestly, it doesn't seem so bad. So who knows what we could go with, but let's move on to the last part 3 of the Legends Anniversary. What you guys have been looking at for the past who knows how long, or every single Ultra, some Ultra that has been released up to this point, with the last Ultra being Super Saiyan Trunks. Let me get my wits to understand this shit. Super Vegeta was the first Ultra to be released for the anniversaries, or the 4th anniversary. Let me get rid of that. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta. I don't know why I said it like that. Was the second for the 5th anniversary. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta obviously kicked it off for the 6th anniversary, because obviously he was really badly needed. And last year we got Super Saiyan Goku and Final Form Frieza full power. I think Legends said that this will be the only time that we got a double Ultra format like this. So I wouldn't expect another double Ultra for part 3 of the anniversary. My voice was slowly disappearing on me like that. But before these two came out, the trend was just fusion. 3 years in a row we got Fusion Warriors for the headliners. Then last year we broke that trend without having a single fusion be an anniversary. which was great. It proved that we didn't need fusions to headline a main. I don't even know what the word is for that. Like something as big as the anniversary festival. Obviously, festival we had Gogeta, so that doesn't really matter. Who could possibly be in this slot? Now, I have two options for you guys. I have Ultra Instinct Goku as Part 3's main headliner, or Ultra Final Form Cooler. Those are two options I have come up with, simply for one reason and another reason only. Last year should have been Ultra Instinct Goku's moment to shine. Ultra Instinct should have had his Ultra last year, because it was a trend that every 3 years they would come back as an Ultra. Second anniversary, we had LF Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. 3 years later, Ultra Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Third anniversary, LF Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. 3 years later, Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. And I think it was the same thing for Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. It was a trend that was happening. 4th anniversary, LF Ultra Instinct Goku. So what happened last year? Why was Ultra Instinct Goku not released as an Ultra, but a transforming LF? It just makes no sense. Was it just an accidental trend? Possibly. Were people digging too far into that? Was it a reach? Maybe. But 3 times that's happened? There's no way that was not a coincidence. Something must have happened in the development of making Ultra Instinct Goku, or they just couldn't do it. Maybe whatever they were trying to do was impossible to do. Maybe they just couldn't do it in time, and they had to make him an LF, which is probably why they didn't have a new model for him. They just didn't have enough time. So maybe this year they actually have the stuff to make this Ultra Instinct Goku once and for all. You never know. But why cooler? Why cooler? Well, looking at this very closely, we do need some villains in our slot. Because I think as of right now we've only had 2, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, only 2. We've only had 2 villains this entire time. So I think it's about time we add another villain, because 2 isn't that good, and one of them was for a collab. So I just think it fits well for Cooler to finally get an Ultra. He has his LF, he has his Metal Cooler variant. We gonna talk about that right there, do we? But no, I think it's about time Cooler also gets an Ultra variant, same as Ultra Instinct Goku. I don't really want to go back to explain that type of shit, because I'm sick and I'm getting winded from just speaking. So let me know what you guys think of my predictions for Part 8 of Dragon Ball, or for the 8th anniversary of Dragon Ball Legends. Part 1, LR Broly with LR Gogeta. Part 2, LR Orange Piccolo and Beast Gohan. And for Part 3, Ultra UI Goku, or Ultra Final Form Cooler. Let me know what you guys thought of my predictions on in the comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, be good people, everybody. Take care.